My travels have taken me to some of the most remote corners of our planet, places where the horizon seems to stretch into infinity, and the world feels untouched by time. But few places feel as distant, as truly isolated as Chukotka, a land that sits at the very edge of the world, shrouded in mystery and legend. This vast frozen peninsula in Russia's far northeast meets the Arctic Ocean, where Asia nearly touches North America, separated only by a narrow stretch of icy water. Getting here is no small feat. Long flights over endless snow and ice, a landscape that seems to stretch on forever, with no sign of civilization for hundreds of miles. The air is so crisp it almost crackles, and the silence is a presence all its own, enveloping you in a world where nature reigns supreme. I imagined a place defined by its harshness, where survival is a daily struggle against the elements, and every step forward is a testament to human endurance. Winters are long and brutal, with temperatures plunging to unimaginable lows and storms that can last for days, turning the landscape into a frozen, windswept desert. Yet, what I discovered was a warmth and generosity that defied every expectation, a spirit of hospitality that glowed like a beacon in the cold. Chukotka is larger than France, but home to only about 50,000 people, mostly in small settlements connected by frozen rivers or hardy boats that brave the icy waters. The indigenous Chukchi and Yupik have thrived here for millennia, weaving their culture from resilience, deep wisdom, and a profound connection to the land and sea. As my plane descended toward Anadyr, the regional capital, I felt a thrill of anticipation. I was stepping into a world shaped by different rules, ancient traditions, and a unique history. My journey into the heart of Chukotka was just beginning, and I knew I was about to experience a place unlike any other on Earth. In a remote village far from Anadyr, the welcome I received was immediate and genuine. The biting wind and endless white landscape outside made the warmth inside all the more striking. In a land where strangers are rare, their arrival is met with curiosity and warmth. Every new face is a story waiting to be heard, a connection to the wider world beyond the snow. I was ushered into a sturdy home, thick with the smells of tea and cooking meat, a sanctuary against the frozen wilderness. The walls, decorated with family mementos and handmade crafts, seemed to radiate comfort. Hospitality here is not just custom, it's a sacred duty, a matter of life and death in a place where shelter can mean survival. The act of opening one's door is an act of trust and hope. Every home is a potential refuge, and a guest is a blessing, a carrier of news and stories. The presence of a visitor is a rare and cherished event, breaking the monotony of long winters. My host, Dmitry, explained, "A guest is a gift from the sky. If a traveler is lost, our door is his door. We give our best food, our warmest furs, our safest place to sleep." These words are not just tradition but a promise, kept through generations. This is not boastful, but a way of life, born from necessity. In these harsh lands, generosity is the thread that binds people together. A guest is treated with the utmost honor, given the best seat, the choicest cuts of meat, and encouraged to share tales. The sharing of stories is as nourishing as the food itself. The family gathers to listen, faces lit with genuine interest. Even the youngest children sit quietly, eager for news from beyond the horizon. The host provides sustenance and safety, the guest brings stories and connection. In this exchange, both sides are enriched, and the long winter nights feel a little shorter. It's a symbiotic relationship, strengthening the bonds of the entire community. Each visit weaves another thread into the fabric of village life. Here, hospitality is survival, and survival is shared. The cold outside is fierce, but inside, warmth is multiplied by every act of kindness. In Chukotka, you are never truly alone. The spirit of welcome endures, no matter how harsh the world outside may be. As I spent more time in the community, I learned of a tradition often misunderstood by outsiders. In certain contexts, when a male guest stays overnight, the wife of the host takes on the role of caring for him, serving food, ensuring comfort, and in some historical practices, offering companionship. This is done with the husband's full knowledge and consent, as a sign of ultimate respect and generosity. To the Chukchi, this is not about infidelity, but an act of supreme hospitality, rooted in ancient beliefs and practicalities. It's a way of honoring a guest completely, saying, My home is your home, my family is your family. While the literal practice is rare today, the spirit endures, the guest's comfort is paramount, and the wife remains the heart of the home. Understanding this tradition means seeing it as a meaningful expression of trust and connection in a world of isolation. To truly understand, one must listen, not just with ears, but with an open heart and mind. Elder Kaimet told me, when my grandfather welcomed a hunter, he was making a friend for life. It was more than a simple greeting. It was a bond, a promise of loyalty and support that would last through the years. It's about making family where there is none, about turning strangers into kin through acts of kindness and generosity. The woman's role is central. She is the heart of the home, sharing warmth and spirit, not shame, but honor. Her hospitality is a gift, a reflection of her strength and the family's values. The guest is protected, the family strengthened, a promise sealed with kindness and mutual respect, a tradition passed down through generations. Alexei, a young reindeer herder, explained, "Life is different now. Snowmobiles, satellite phones, but the spirit is the same. We adapt, but we do not forget where we come from." My wife ensures a guest has the best of everything. We are a team, working together to make our home a place of welcome and safety. The physical intimacy of the old custom is rare, but the emotional core remains unchanged. The warmth, the care, the sense of belonging, these are what endure. If you had a king visit, you'd give your best room. That's how we show respect, by offering our finest to those who enter our home. For us, the most valuable thing is the comfort my wife provides. It's a gesture that speaks louder than words. It's not about sex, it's about family, about building trust and forging connections that last a lifetime. The tradition has evolved, but the values of trust, generosity, and community endure. These are the threads that hold us together. The heart of the custom is making a guest feel like a brother who has come home, welcomed without reservation or hesitation. In Chukotka, hospitality is the highest sign of respect, a value that shapes every interaction and every relationship. It's a web of human connection strong enough to withstand the harshest environment, a network of care that keeps us alive and thriving. Here, family is made, not just born, and that is the true heart of the custom. To grasp this hospitality, we must travel back to a Chukotka before modern technology and Russian influence. For thousands of years, small nomadic groups survived by hunting and herding, their lives dictated by the seasons. Survival was precarious. A failed hunt or storm could mean disaster. Cooperation was the law of existence. A stranger was never turned away, because anyone could become that stranger. Offering a wife's companionship was a powerful social tool, instantly transforming an outsider into a trusted ally. It also served a biological function, introducing new genetic material to isolated groups. The custom was a structured system promoting social cohesion and genetic diversity. Generosity was believed to ensure good fortune and maintain balance in the world. This tradition is a tapestry woven from necessity, strategy, biology, and belief. Many outside Russia picture Moscow's Kremlin or stoic babushkas, but Chukotka is a world apart. Culturally and geographically, its indigenous traditions are shaped by shamanism and Arctic realities, not by Orthodox Christianity or Slavic norms. The idea of a husband offering his wife's hospitality shatters Western and Russian stereotypes about marriage and jealousy. Here, a husband's honor is enhanced by generosity and trust, not possession. This tradition highlights the diversity within Russia's borders. Over 190 ethnic groups, each with their own logic and values. The Russia of popular imagination is just one small part of a much larger, more complex picture. Chukotka's customs challenge us to look beyond stereotypes and discover the rich human cultures thriving in unexpected places. In the far north, hospitality is a higher communal value. At the heart of Chukotka's hospitality is trust, profound, life-sustaining trust. A host welcomes a traveler, trusting them with their home and loved ones. The guest, in turn, trusts the host's intentions. This mutual trust forms an unspoken contract of interdependence. The tradition of the wife, hosting the guest, is the ultimate expression of this trust, requiring extraordinary confidence from all involved. This web of trust knits the entire community together. Everyone's survival depends on the reliability of others. Generosity is celebrated. Selfishness is the greatest sin. Hospitality to a stranger is an extension of daily generosity to neighbors. These bonds create a safety net more resilient than any modern infrastructure. In Chukotka, the community is a single, living organism, each part essential to the whole. To interpret these customs literally is to miss their deeper meaning. Hospitality here is a language of connection. Every gesture says, "You are not alone, we are human, together." Wealth is measured in relationships, not possessions. Giving does not diminish one's wealth, it increases it. Investing in the social capital that sustains everyone. The woman's role is deeply symbolic. She is the hearth, the guardian of continuity and well-being. When she extends care to a guest, the home itself embraces the visitor, turning a stranger into kin. This tradition is a philosophy. Vulnerability is not weakness, but a shared human condition met with compassion. Shared vulnerability fosters empathy. Helping a traveler is reaffirming one's own humanity. In Chukotka, the collective spirit allows people to endure and thrive in a breathtakingly harsh world. Here, kindness is survival. Leaving Chukotka felt like waking from a dream. Modern life seemed thin after such profound human connection. My journey taught me about the power of trust and generosity, and what community truly means. The people of Chukotka show us that radical hospitality creates resilient communities. Their traditions challenge our assumptions and remind us to look beyond our own cultural lens. Chukotka reveals that there are countless ways to be human, and that our greatest wealth is each other. In the harshest environments, the most essential survival tool is kindness. That is a lesson we can all take with us, wherever we call home.